Good morning everybody and welcome to a new day. Today is technically Vlogmas day 13, but up until now I have been pretty MIA just because the last few days, as you will have seen in the video that I should be posting or should have already posted, I just had a lot of sewing to do and there wasn't really any point in me filming me sewing all day long. I was literally just sewing and eating. So I'm back. I'm taking today off. I'm taking today off. I have a bunch of errands to do today. And yeah, so I thought I would start filming for the day. I also got this order, which I am so excited about. Rifle paper. I don't know if you guys know. American people should know that brand. It is like a stationery brand, and I placed an order a little while ago. And it finally came in. Can we just also take a moment to appreciate this? I don't want the glare. Okay, let me focus. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is miniature me and my brother. This dress my dad bought for me when he was working in America. You can't see it, but this is velvet and it's like checked taffeta. I was in love with it and I had a matching scrunchie. This was my like go-to dressy dress. I loved wearing it. And can we all just like take a moment to appreciate my brother's like sharp haircut and beautiful. Look, he's holding my hand. Oh, I have like a ton more pictures of the family and stuff up here, which always makes me laugh so hard. I don't know, old school family photos make me lol so hard. Yes, my house is somewhat of like a museum because my dad is British and he moved over here, and so this is like 1/4 of the family's library. We have like a bunch more in through there as well. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but anyway, that's what I'm doing today. I left my tripod at the studio, so I'm going to head there to film the rifle paper order, and I cannot wait to get my little hands on it. I bought a diary and I'm so excited to start using it. So welcome to today. I hope you guys are happy and well, and let's get started. So I am just about to head out, but before I go, I thought I would make myself a juice because I don't know about you guys, but this time of year always makes me crave fresh juices. And I wish I could buy them fresh, like the really nicely made ones, but they're like over $10 a jar. So I'm making them myself. I don't have a cold press juice. I just have like a juicer that like whizzes everything. It's one of these things. I don't even know what it's called. But today I'm going to have 1 apple, maybe 2 oranges, or maybe just 1, I'm not sure, 2 carrots, a lemon, and some ginger. Carrot, lemon, ginger, and orange is like my all-time favorite juice. Oh, such a good chunk of ginger. I love ginger. Ginger is my favorite. It always makes me so sad to see like all of this husk at the bottom. I mean, we have like a compost bin, which is why the eggshells are there and that. So it doesn't go to waste, but I just wish I had a cold press machine that didn't waste like anywhere near as much as this stuff. I love the color of it. It just, guys, it just looks happy. You know it's gonna be good for you when it looks happy. Okay, so I put a little bit too much ginger in. So it's a wee bit hot, but it is delicious. Whew, am I recording? Yes, I am. So it's just about to go 3:30, which is like school pickup time. So I have to get this done in the next 15 minutes, otherwise the street is going to get even louder than what it is now. So this massive, well, it's not that massive. It's massive to me, okay? This package arrived last night and it was like the best treat to come home to after like a long day of work. Well, a long day, a long weekend as well. As you guys know, I was doing a lot of sewing over the weekend. I can't actually really remember what I got because if you're like me, let's make it a surprise. I'm not even gonna read the invoice. So, yay! You can tell I got one thing that's big because the box is big-ish. I feel like this is in shot. I'm gonna put this down here. Stuffing. Did I buy anything? Ooh, yeah! I don't know about you guys, but I am a card writer when it comes to Christmas time. Not so much at birthdays, which is kind of random, but when it comes to Christmas greetings, yes, you can send a text to people, but I really like writing Christmas cards. I know that we all have WhatsApp and Skype, and that's a really easy way to stay in touch with older relatives that you wouldn't necessarily chat to on Facebook or, I don't know, places like that. But when it comes to Christmas, I like sending something tangible and physical that people can read. And so I picked up these cards and it's the 12 days of Christmas. Asking me right now, I completely, oh, it's got it written on the back. Good one, raffle paper. So on the first day of Christmas, oh my gosh, this is so cute. Next, I picked up 2 notepads. I picked up these 2. Now, I love writing to-do lists, and I saw these on the website. They were both different, but I mean, obviously visually they're different, but apparently they're different on the inside, and so I was a little bit confused. One of them is like a notepad book. So this is it's like a pocket notepad with tear-off sheets. Oh wow, that's really cool. Okay, so it's like a post-it note, essentially. Like a really long post-it note, except it's not sticky. That's awesome, and it's got this little lever arch thing here so I can pop like receipts in perhaps. But I'm really trying to focus on keeping paper on me to document things. So if I take a call from a client or I'm like in the moment doing something, I can keep this on my person and write notes in it. And it's not precious. This wasn't crazy expensive, so I'm not going to be one of those, it's not going to be one of those things that I don't want to touch. So I think that's going to be perfect for my handbag to take around with me. And then I got this just like a notepad. I'm pretty sure it's just a regular notepad. Let's have a look. Yay, this is like the perfect size. I don't know, I hate notepads that are huge. Great, so I'm gonna use this for in the studio as one of my like to-do list notepads. It's a little bit smaller, which I like. I actually thought it was gonna be bigger than this, but having something small like this means I'm going to be able to write down smaller, more manageable lists. So this is gonna stay in the studio with me, and it'll be the kind of thing that I use in like fittings and stuff. So when I take fitting notes, alteration notes, and just general like day-to-day to-do lists. I forgot to say how much I absolutely love this design. It reminds me of like an old school American style notepad. I don't know how else to describe it other than an American style notepad, but it looks like it's got the fabric binding. It doesn't, this is all paper. This is perfect for me to have in my handbag. I'm so happy with that. And then I picked up a nice big pack of pencils. I go through pencils like there's no tomorrow, especially with my drafting. I find that, yeah, I just chew through pencils what with all the drafting that I'm doing. And these are beautiful. These are something I am not going to be embarrassed about bringing out in front of clients when I'm taking notes and potentially even drawing on the toile. So I finally think I have found the perfect diary for myself. Diaries are a very personable thing. Everyone likes their diary laid out a certain way. You know, perhaps they take notes elsewhere, so they don't want like a full page dedicated to a day. But when I saw this design, I was hooked. And then when I found out what the size was and the style on the inside, I was absolutely in love. So I have a daily planner. I have a gold one. It's actually in the car. It's huge. It's too big. I can't put it in my backpack handbag. So the idea with this is that I keep it on myself at the entire time. If I don't have my diary with me, I'm not going to write in it, and that's what's been happening last year, which just meant a lot of double handling and stress for myself and the business. So I picked up this, and the design on the inside is beautiful. I'm obsessed with pastel pink like everyone else in the world right now, and it's got this beautiful gold leaf, gold foiling on the front, and it is a fabric finish, which is beautiful. So basically the way that this diary works is it combines every single way you would like to document your daily, weekly, monthly and yearly information. In the front it has the year breakdown, then next it has the like important date breakdown, so you can visually see in one spot what's coming up that's really important. After that, it has a massive notes section, which I probably won't use. I like to put notes elsewhere. And then it goes into the monthly breakdown, which looks like this, just like a really standard monthly breakdown, which is great, a great way for me to get into the nitty gritty of like when I've got important fittings, when I've got important deadlines, going a little bit more in detail. And then it has the months after that. Which is just perfect. And so for each month section, a week is over the 2 pages. So getting all of that in one book that I can put in my handbag that isn't massive just sold me instantaneously. There's another design on there if you guys like this, that's this size, and then they also have their like traditional larger sizes, but this is the first time that they've released a diary that is like this, like just as I showed you on the inside, which has everything you need in a compact size, and I am so glad that I have this. I can't wait for the holidays when I'm able to just take my time and sit down and fill this up with everything that I've got coming up in the new year. I'm gonna feel so organized. So this is the last thing that I picked up, and I'm absolutely in love with it. Man, it was so hard to pick the various different things that I did. There's so many beautiful designs on there, but I decided to go with this one. I am a calendar person through and through. I absolutely love calendars, and this is the first time I've bought myself a really big one. I'm going to leave it here in the studio, and it is going to be my work calendar, which I know you might think is a little bit weird. Why have you got a diary and like a wall calendar for work? But it's really nice just to have out so I can monitor what is going on that month in the studio. So this is what the overview looks like. Man, the cardstock that they print on is beautiful, hey? So this is an overview of it, and it's just a floral calendar. There were so many other designs to choose from, but this is just really nice and simple, something that I can easily see what's going on without losing my mind at the beauty and getting distracted. I wish you could feel the paper stock. It's like a matte cream, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's got some texture to it as well, and it's not crazy heavy, which is really nice. Oh, look at May. May is absolutely beautiful. I'm obsessed with citrus prints right now. What is your birthday month? Okay, I always feel like my birthday is in July. It's the last day of July. And I always feel like every calendar, July, because it's the middle month, always has a crap picture. But not this time, not this time. I think it's got blossoms. I'm not too sure. Although I don't know why it would. Wait, it's America, so yeah, springtime. Spring? Wait, is that right? Anyway, in Australia it's winter, so... But hey, look, it's summer somewhere in the world when it's my birthday, just not the area that I am living in. So yeah, that is the last of the stuff that I picked up. Man, I already want to go back on the website and get more, but I'm very happy with the stuff that I picked up. I'm sure that you guys have heard of rifle paper before, but if you haven't, I will leave a link below to everything that I picked up so you guys can see how much it all was. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, this is bent. That's a bit disappointing. Dang. I wonder how that happened. Anyway, I still love it. So I've pretty much finished all of my errands for today. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and do some more sewing. But just before, I went and ducked out and got some buttons made. I love fabric covered buttons on bridal gowns. I use it quite often. And obviously fabric covered buttons give like a really nice, they give a nice bridal finish to any sort of garment. This is a linen wedding dress, and without the fabric covered buttons on the back, I don't know, I really feel like they add to it. So this is an order, not this exact dress, but one of these was ordered and it's due to be finished on the 28th of December. So I'm not gonna have time when I get back from my trip from Canberra. So I went and ordered those now. And there's a chair in the studio that I sew on all the time and it keeps breaking. There's all these threads caught up in the wheels. So I think what I'm going to do is head to IKEA now and get a chair and pick up a few more bits and bobs that I need for the studio. I also have a few other things that I picked up from IKEA and came up last time, and so I think tomorrow I might get a chance to film another haul. Oh my gosh, so many hauls! It's just this time of year. There's been lots of things that I've needed for the studio and I thought that I would share them with you guys. So that's what's happening now, and then I think I'm gonna take the rest of the day off. I have lots of cleaning to do, so maybe I'll do that when I get home, pack everything for the weekend, and then I might go to the beach. We'll see how the wind is. If it's really windy in the afternoon, I won't go, but if the wind dies down, then I think I might take you guys to the beach. So I'm just sitting here with my morning cup of tea and I'm trying to get my old laptop set up. Right now I only have Final Cut Pro on my desktop Mac, and I'm going away. Tomorrow I leave. I'm leaving it to the last minute to get it sorted. Classic May. But I need to get, so I have Photoshop on here, but I need Final Cut Pro on here. And so I think I've got it sorted. Fingers crossed, we shall see. Or if this doesn't work, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might just have to use like the media that comes in the computer. You know how you can get like editing software? I can't remember what it is, but there's like an editing software that comes on the computers. I forget what it's called. It's what I used to edit my videos on. But for the last few years, I've just been using Final Cut Pro. So yeah, fingers crossed that this works and that I'm able to get Final Cut Pro on the laptop for when I travel. Otherwise, yeah, I'll just be editing, which won't make that much of a difference, but I won't be able to do like really cool filters like what I usually do. There's like a bunch of things that I won't be able to do if I have to use the inbuilt editing software. So wish me luck. Okay, so I still have the Epic Wheel of Doom, but it looks like I have Final Cut Pro on my computer, which excites me so much. I'm just gonna let it, oh, it's just finished. Hopefully I'll have another play now and everything should be a-okay. While that was downloading, I've been watching this amazing video, which is by ID. If you guys aren't subscribed to this channel, you should go and subscribe. They've got a tiny amount of people following them, but they post the most amazing content. Like, it's funny to look at my feed. I've got like the Michelax vlog, like pointless, and then I've got like all this random ID stuff, but the kind of content they put out is amazing. Like, as someone in the creative arts, I find like all of their videos for me are just like clickbait. I read it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to, like, just look at this image. Like, yeah, it's just, it's visually so pleasing. This episode is about like art and digital art and collaborating with big companies like Chanel, and how people who are blind or visually handicapped perceive art, and it's amazing. Just dropped by the studio because I do have one or two things that I need to wrap up here before I go away tomorrow. I first of all need to tidy because it is so messy in here. I'm just about to film a haul, but there's a bit of an aftermath after the last order. So, and I also really want to set this up, and a bunch of the stuff that I bought for the shelving unit. I haven't opened yet because I wanted to film a haul for you guys. So I'm gonna film that now, but I'm not gonna upload it in this video because I did a haul yesterday. So yes, there will be an IKEA and Kmart studio stationery haul coming. I'm probably just gonna post that on a day when I'm not really doing much on the holiday and I want to inject some fun into the video. So that will be coming, but first I am going to finish tidying. There's just offcuts everywhere, and I need to go through some of my patterns as well. And the floor, I clean the floor so regularly, but this is what the floor looks like after a day or two of sewing. It's so frustrating, but I've bought a few things from IKEA that are going to help with that. And yeah, I am gonna film this now and then probably gonna film a time lapse of me setting up. Although I need, for the pegboard, I need the hooks and I haven't ordered them yet. I'm so frustrated. I have these hooks, but they're all misshaped. You probably can't see it, but nothing is even and my OCD is going off the chain. I don't actually have OCD, but I just hate it when it's all unorganized and not visually all aligned. So I'm gonna go on Amazon and order some tonight and they should be here for when I get back. I am like packing everything up, getting ready to take it with me over east to Canberra, and I cannot wait to write in this. Hey, I am so excited about this diary. I feel like this is going to be the most organized I've ever been because of that diary. I know that every year you start out getting like really into diary writing and then inevitably like things always end a very different way. I thought I would just show you guys really quickly my outfit because I'm wearing these mum jeans again, which are actually from a mum. I bought these from the thrift store in one of the vlogs earlier on last week. They're huge. They're way too big for me. Like you can see the waistband, like they're hideously too big, but they're so comfortable. And I think as soon as you cuff them, like they kind of look okay. Anyway, I am loving it. And then I've just got on this little bralette top from Kukai. And then this is just a tee that I thrifted, or like a singlet that I thrifted from ages ago, and it's got a racer back. And I don't know, I just really like this outfit. I am like completely digging these jeans right now, and I feel like I'm definitely gonna take them with me when I'm in Canberra, and everyone's gonna laugh at me, but I'm going to definitely enjoy wearing them. At this time of the afternoon when the sun is setting. I think it's beautiful, although my camera doesn't pick up anywhere near as much detail as I wish it would. But yeah, I'm about to leave and I need to pick an outfit for the weekend. I've decided I'm going to wear one of my dresses. So what do you guys think? It's down in Albany, so it's going to be quite cold. I'm thinking I might wear this silk dress, potentially with a black leather jacket and potentially some black boots. Or I was thinking one of the linen dresses. This one's much shorter and it's super figure hugging. So I don't know if I'm going to feel like wearing that on the day, but I might bring it with me. And then the other dress I was thinking of is this one, which will be really nice and warm in, because it's got sleeves and it's nice and full, and this one has pockets too. But I don't know, I feel like it's going to be cold, so a part of me is thinking I should just wear this dress, but then the other half of me wants to feel really dressy and wear something a little bit nice. And so, I don't know, maybe I'll just bring all three and then decide when I get down there, because we are staying with some friends of ours, and they are probably going to, what they wear is going to help influence me in what I wear. So I think I'll just bring all three and then decide on the day. It has just gone 7:20. The sun sets at 7:18, and I really wanted to make it down to the beach for the sunset because it's a really calm evening tonight, and it's nice and warm out. But I think I'm gonna leave and head straight to the beach now and cross my fingers and hope that I get some of the sunset for you guys. If not, there will be plenty more sunsets to come. Otherwise, I might just leave it at that for today. I have to pack everything for the road trip tomorrow because we are driving after my florist job. We're driving straight down. So I need to have everything packed and ready tonight because I start work at 9 tomorrow. So yeah, I think we've got a few events on this weekend at the wedding, at the florist. So there's going to be lots of flowers. I always bring my camera to film and I always forget because it's always so busy. But fingers crossed, I will be able to get some fun flowery footage for you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.